Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 301 and 302. Let's check it out. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go.
Oh.
That was quick.
Oh. You better get going.
Let's freaking go.
I love he's insulting her when he just looks like this stupid, like, you know, he's just so dumb.
I love how he's talking when he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, they're causing you so much trouble. LUCCI tries to come up the stairs. Oh boy. They attacked us?
No way. I should have known with a name like that. I'm so glad Franky's getting enough time to catch up with them right now.
Yeah.
With this crazy monologue.
It's exactly what we need right now. Oh my god.
He'll be fine. Never mind, he's dead.
Just blasts up here. Shoots him in the head. First he's like, oh, everyone come out and salute for me. Then he's like, wait, everyone get on the boat, get ready to go, start the engine, let's get out of here.
What crazy entrance is he about to make? He's
Like,
gonna
cut the
collapse,
rope, like right before the.
or is he gonna collapse that? Oh!
Just got a shot.
Yeah. Wait, is it gonna be Usopp?
Ooh.
Is that why they showed Usopp, or are they showing Usopp because they can't? There's not a Franky one.
That'd be so sick if Franky, like.
If Franky took the hit and then Usopp followed up.
I don't know how he could have gotten through there though.
Yeah, I don't. That's why, like, I don't think it is, but they just showed his thing like he was there, and it would make sense if he did like the Like the effect that happened, I mean.
Oh, so it's
Or is it?
Usopp, and he's so far away, but
He's
since
sniping.
he has that giant... Oh my god! He's just back, like,
sniping
on the
him.
other side.
From the top rope.
Only the king of snipers could be pulling off this maneuver right now.
There he is.
Oh.
And they're playing the music too. This is a real redemption right now for Usopp. If it is Usopp.
It's
has
gotta
to
be.
Is she gonna laugh?
Mm.
Nakama.
I don't get hit again.
No way.
Hit him again!
Show him Sogekingu. Play the theme song. Yes! He starts singing it.
This is so awesome. I wish he had better rounds and just to, like, kill that guy. Yes, Robin. Shoot her dead enough to keep her alive.
What? Yes, sir.
I'm getting conflicting orders here, sir.
Is he gonna block it somehow? Smoke
Gonna
screen?
hit all of them at once.
Or thank God people are magnetic to bullets. I'm just waiting one day for that to happen, and then like it ricochets off Luffy, but that's different. But like it just bounces and randomly somebody's like, ah shit, I got a straight. Badass. He's a shipwright that only demolishes.
You shoot that over there? Mm.
He's fucking so good.
That is so sick.
Robin gets free, she just snaps all their necks.
That's so awesome.
Which one was number 5? Was that Chapapa? That would've been funny.
The very first one.
Yeah.
Get him. Oh, she's so weak now.
Make short work of these fuckers, Robin.
Yeah, of course. Who do you think we are?
That fucking fake flashback was so goddamn funny.
Like with the snail on her shoulder too.
Yes! She's doing the thing. Kill him, Robin!
Snap his neck, Robin.
Slap? More like snap! Kill him! Kill him! For the love of God, kill him!
It's not that he doesn't deserve this.
Cover
but,
his
like,
cover his mouth and nose and eyes, and just have him suffocate.
break every bone in his body. Come on. Maybe there's a boat there that they can swipe.
That's true. Perfectly docked right there. But Luffy's still underneath.
Hmm.
hell is that?
Crazed dolphin. Oh.
What?
Just got exploded. The buster call's already there.
What was that sound that he just heard? With the what? With those tears? What was? Or
Look at bubbles, maybe.
it looks like drops. I thought they were like tears. It sounded like something was crying. Maybe it was just a weird noise, and it was just supposed to be like the.
Yeah, like the.
Sogeking saving
That
the day.
was so good. So satisfying. That's awesome. I love that he launched the keys there, and then he's just like. I love it when they give him the chance to like actually be like a super competent sniper, because we've seen time and time again that he's really good, but he always lets his nerves like get the best of him. And now I feel like it's extra awesome because he can go from such a longer range now with his new like slingshot thing, that now he doesn't have to be as stressed out because the enemies literally cannot attack him from how far away he is, you know?
Yeah.
That's so, like, yeah, that was so sick, so satisfying. And then Frankie getting blown up and then coming back in at the last second, that was awesome too. And I wish that she just snapped his neck instead of just slapping. I mean, he deserves to get slapped, but like, come on now.
At some point, I'm sick of like the oh, look at this loser, he's getting punished for being a piece of shit. You know, sometimes it's just like, can we just take care of him? Can we just like, you know, I know he's not the Unluckies, but can we just fucking kill him right now on screen?
Or throw him in the water. One Piece has no problem.
But nobody dies in the water. Who dies in the water?
I mean, that one guy that they were like, oh, he can't swim, and even if he could,
was filler.
And
he was filler. If it was real, then I'd say, but like nobody actually dies in the water.
Yeah.
The only way people have died is if we see them get their neck snapped on screen. That's the only time that people actually died.
Yeah, but half the time she's just giving them a nice chiropractic session.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking she could, if she wanted to throw him in the water, like say if she was gonna do that, she could like just, if with enough hands, tie him up like kind of, and then literally with hands on the side of his body, just walk him to the edge and then just like push off. It'd be perfect. She wouldn't even need to touch him.
Yeah, I'm so glad. And that like sniper moment was so awesome. It was so cool. And I love how he was like singing in the background and how Sanji and Zoro are like, yeah. But like, what are you doing? Like they're like so into it, but they're like, God damn, he's like just singing now. But like, if that's what it takes.
I have a check-in about a theory. So we were talking about Water 7, how like whether it had flooded just, or whether it was sinking, or whether it was flooding all over, or whether it was flooding just in that one area because of the Grand Line season weirdness. We talked about that for like a long time at one point. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then there's the windows here where Luffy and Lucci are fighting. They're like under here somewhere, or in here. Fucking, it would make sense if because why would the windows be like covered in those inflatable things? Like, unless, I mean, maybe we already said this, but like, unless the water levels rose and they had to like board up the windows with all those things. But then what's underneath? Like, what would this look like but without all the water there? But the interesting thing is the fact that it is here. It's another island, so it kind of rules out possibly, unless they're connected in some way, like in terms of the seasons or in terms of the weird phenomena of the Grand Line. Because the Grand Line, depending on which island you are on, it has different weather patterns, and it's an excuse for Oda to be like, I want a winter island, I want a desert island. They're like right next to each other. It doesn't make any sense, I mean, you know, it's an easy way to explain the complete different seasons. And so that if we want one biome or one thing here, then we can, you know, he can just make that happen, and it's like crazy magic of the Grand Line or something. But it's a convenient way to just kind of make that happen and explain it easily. And I thought that that would be a potential explanation for why Water 7, the waters are seemingly rising, or the city is. They say the city is sinking, but it seems like more likely that the seas would rise. I don't know. But the fact that it's over here and this is underwater too makes me more confident the seas are probably rising, and it's not just an island specific like season change thing. Like global warming is just happening on this island, but then right over the other island is having the same thing. So it can't be that like one thing. I just wanted to say that because I didn't think about the whole. We talked about the whole windows were being boarded up. I just want to update that. So I was thinking about this, and there you go. But it does make me think how this all would have been connected if the sea levels were like normal. You know, why are these stairs going right into a, you know, like why, what's this structure at the end of the day? Like, what was this about? And why do the stairs go to just a platform? Like, they're not connected to anything. It just does, other than under the sea. It just doesn't make any sense for, like, what the fuck this even is, you know? And obviously it's like a dramatic platform for the climax of the story. That's the real reason for the story. But as far as a lore thing, I think that it's not so unlikely that it's designed this certain way for like a future reveal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but obviously the reason is because this is like a really dramatic place for the thing. And
then Robin can be like getting dragged along the thing, because it's like if
that's
they
like
just
the
popped
current
out
reason.
and could just immediately go through the gate, then that's not as exciting, obviously.
Yeah. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe. Moving right along. Buster call initiated. Or you think we were right about that sound that we heard? We were like, what's that sound? And then it was like water. Was it the Buster call starting?
Oh, I thought it was just the sound of that thing flying through the air.
Yeah, the thing flying through the air, and then the water was the splash from the.
Oh boy.
Which Vice Admiral? Is it Smoker?
No.
Or is that Aokiji?
No.
Oh no.
It's kind of crazy to just bomb your own, like, center of justice. Oh, that's cool. Well, I certainly hope you somehow jumped off.
Wasn't he on the island? Or I guess he's in the grass. Wasn't what's her name? Wasn't she up there?
Oh, maybe.
Khalifa?
Yeah, I really hope he did jump off of there.
Probably not. He's probably dead.
He just comes like sailing down towards him. Yeah, catch him. Yeah, break their necks, Robin. Come on now.
Whoever's doing Robin's voice is very good. It's a different voice actor right now. Should have pointed them at each other.
Yeah, it's a bit too harsh, I guess.
Not what I expected.
A lot of slapping going on lately. Yeah, don't everyone go at once. Let's split into groups so you can systematically get wiped out. No. No.
Like, what hentai? What the fuck? Centaur mode.
They're even more afraid of it. Honestly, pretty effective.
What does this Scooby-Doo, like...
Why don't you fight us? Robin, can you just, like, poke out his eyes or something? Something really good. Goodbye. Yeah, you're really in line for that promotion still, aren't you?
Oh shit. The goats are back.
Yeah.
With Chopper.
He's having such a great time.
Yeah, she's all fast now. That's so sad.
No.
Nice.
Perfect. Buster Call! Buster Call! I love them so much. Like, they're just so good.
They're pretty excellent. Da-da-da-da. Okay, Luffy, just charge up for a few more episodes. What is that? Was he like aiming?
Damn.
Hit him with a cannon. What indeed?
Can we get... Ooh. Is he just all red? Because he's like, his blood is flying around more or something?
Probably. The fuck was that sound?
He's going back. He's losing steam. That's cool.
That's really interesting.
Oh my god. This affects you too.
But he can like jump in the air and shit.
What a bastard. Nami, can you evaporate this much water somehow?
It's, oh my god, it's really going fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really not good. That's
Yeah.
really, really not good.
This is great.
Yeah, kill him. Kill him,
Kill
Robin.
them all, Robin.
How many are there? She looks so fucked up there. Incoming!
Oh boy.
There they are.
None of the ships look like cool and special so far.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, this could be a reused shot from Robin's backstory.
Robin.
They all actually the ships do kind of look. Do they always have those polka dots?
I don't know, but I mean, like, none of them have like a cool like theme to them or anything, you know. I just want these guys to get out of here.
He's making an exception for her?
Round 2?
Why? Why would he do that here? Like, I understand his connection to her.
I mean,
like,
she is still the person who knows the stuff that they want to know about.
But Aokiji, he's weirdly like on the fence with shit like that, you know? Like, he's not. It's not clear how deep he is in with that kind of stuff. I would imagine it's because of like a personal connection he has to like her development, I guess. But to like spare her originally on the island
made sense
because she is like developing and like has friends and isn't gonna double cross him. Maybe there's a chance for her. Then to Buster, like take place in the Buster call. Oh. And then to spare her but kill all her friends that like are giving her that new lease on life. I was expecting to see Gart, but it doesn't look like it.
No.
How many was that? Was that 5?
Yeah, which I think they said that there was 5.
5 and 10 battleships, yeah. 3, 4, 5, yeah. I was expecting to see Garp.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, who knows, maybe more people might show up later.
I guess, yeah, because they're close to Navy headquarters, depending on how this goes.
Yeah. If they have to keep fighting, then maybe they'll have to send out more ships.
But why would Aokiji do that? Yeah. Why would he do that? It's really confusing and not in a,
Well, yeah, because he also could have killed her, like, not even that long ago, and then didn't because of, like, honor, which is a thing.
It's not honor. It's that he saved her originally because...
No, I meant, like, just recently when they were...
I'm getting to that. He saved her originally because of, I guess you could say honor, but it's more like... optimism about the future, that he knows that she might have the secrets to this crazy weapon, but she's also a kid and she's basically like a hope for the future, and the government's trying to destroy that, or the Navy's trying to destroy that, or what have you. And so he like lets her go and helps her get away, and then over the years he's like following her exploits and she's betraying everybody that she comes across. Then he meets her expecting her to be just with another one of those crews that she's gonna betray, but it's my interpretation that it's not just like, oh, anime honor. It's that like it seems like they're building him up as like a believer in the future amidst this sort of tyrannical regime, and he is, you know, he's risen to power, but it's not, you know, he's kind of more a believer in a way on the side of that doesn't normally like believe. Like he's, you know, he kind of has that a little bit of that edge, that pirate edge to him, that like that will for freedom, or that kind of belief in the future. And that's what it was. So then he sees Robin being chill, or seemingly like having an insight into her and seeing, oh, maybe it'll be different this time, maybe there is still hope for this person to like blossom. But then to, like I said, to then Buster call, like I get that it's his, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense that he would take place in it, but to do that and then like that's a part of his job description. I'm not, you know, but so it makes sense. But to do that and say I'll spare Robin, but not not her friends. It seems like in the framework that he was thinking about and why he would have like spared them when they were on the island and they met by chance. In that framework, it would make more sense for him to just go through with the Buster call and say, if Robin's gonna survive, she'll, you know, help her friends and then they will survive, rather than me killing all the people that made her life worth living, now giving her this new lease on life, and then sparing her and like allowing her to probably despair. Like, if he really if that's part of his belief system and why he would spare her in the first place, taking that away but then letting her live, it seems not only more cruel, but it just makes me confused as to like what his goal is, you know? Unless he's just straight up, he is her dad or something. Some crazy twist like that. But yeah, I don't know. I want to hear what he says about that, because it's just a really weird detail that he'll order, he'll go through the Buster Call, but try to spare her, despite the fact that it doesn't, you know, it kind of goes against what all that's about. Maybe I'm overthinking it, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the episode, though?
I liked I liked figuring out exactly what's going on with Gear 2.
Right.
And how he's, like, pumping the blood really, really fast so that a normal person would just die of high blood pressure, but he doesn't.
His organs can take the strain, yeah.
But he's basically taking years off his life because he's just overexerting his body.
Yeah.
Ridiculously. And I love how he's just like, I don't care, because I'm alive right now, and why should I care about being old when I can care about helping people right now?
Yeah.
And that's such a little bit of dangerous, but like such a kind of a fun mentality for a show. You know, just have someone who is just so in the present and so dedicated and driven towards like what's right in front of them. And with something like that, there's always potential for it to go like too far in the future. You know, with that sort
of what,
like it's spoilers for Hunter x Hunter, like that kind of thing, where it's like you don't need to actually spoil it. You can just say that. Saying like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if One Piece will eventually go in a similar direction.
I don't think so. I think that situation in Hunter x Hunter is like a deconstruction, and I don't think that One Piece is a deconstruction. I think that it's very much a mainline thing. I don't see them challenging it that much. I see there possibly being like a maybe in a similar vein, like
not to that extreme, but you know, eventually there being more of a cost or more of a catching up of all of these actions, because it's just like, oh,
it's easy to
I'm
say,
infinitely indeterminate aged pirate running around and having fun with my friends. It's like, you know, are you Ash Ketchum, just like forever a 12-year-old with like no, you know, you never like grow or change or develop, or it's like, you know, the things that he's doing gonna catch up to him, and like as things scale up and get bigger and there's more consequences.
Yeah, that's what I thought that this all was going to be. Like I kind of thought, there's a difference between like what I meant was I now understand what you mean, but like the thing that Hunter x Hunter did with you know, consequences, and it's and the reaction to that was way more of a deconstruction and like take a step back and like what would somebody really feel in that kind of a circumstance, like dealing with loss or dealing with whatever. It's a little bit more in depth, whereas, you know, a shonen protagonist experiencing loss, you know, thinking that they're on top of the world, thinking that they're invincible, or thinking that they'll be able to just, you know, we'll figure it out later, like just focus on the now, one foot in front of the other, and like eventually that can catch up with you, and then there is like a cost. That's what I do see that happening. Yeah. But again, it was my opinion before that even when that, because that's an inevitability. That's like Obi-Wan, that's fucking Gandalf, that's name your fucking person, Dumbledore, like, you know, that's like the classic thing, is like, you know, some I could name others, but I don't want to spoil more shit, but you know, main character gets a big superpower, they train, they evolve, they travel, they get stronger. We think they're really strong, and the show's been really hyping up the idea that like Luffy is so goddamn strong, and like I've mentioned it multiple times with Chapapa's like power scaling thing. Like not only people were saying in Patreon comments that like the whole point of that was to give us insight into the matchups, which I kind of thought of, but I like that was like the low hanging fruit of that thing. What the power scaling and like Chapapa giving us that sort of list to rank us against is to then cut to Luffy being like, okay, a regular soldier's worth 10. He's killed 4 or he's defeated 4,000 of them. Does that mean he has a 40,000 power level? He's so incredibly strong, but it's also to prove that it's fallible, that idea that you can calculate that with because it doesn't count a devil fruit, whatever. So the idea is Luffy is so unimaginably much more powerful and on a completely different level that like, you know, he'll be fine. Again, the low-hanging fruit of that is that he'll be fine. The sort of inspecting the storytelling mechanic of that is that it's a setup for him to not be fine. And that's because that's just what always happens as part of any kind of progression of a story. You can't just keep scaling up and up and up because otherwise there's no stakes to it. So there needs to be some kind of refrain. And I thought that was going to be here in some way. That like, you know, they were gonna bring all these people to Eni's lobby and all the Franky family was gonna either die or get captured, that the Yagras were gonna die or get captured, but it seems like it's kind of turning and now everybody's mostly gonna be okay, and now they're setting up like Luffy's feeling very sort of he seems genuinely scared, and it seems like the story is like putting forward he's afraid that everyone's gonna drown. We know they're not gonna drown, right? Yeah. Maybe I don't see Chimney and Gombe drowning. Maybe Gombe, you know, maybe Gombe could die because he's an animal. But maybe Kokoro, because Kokoro is like giving death flags of, you know, I haven't had this much fun since fucking my husband died. This is incredible. I'm running like I never have before. The power of alcohol. No, it's not the power of alcohol. I'm feeling alive again. What, you know, like that. If it wasn't One Piece and people just like straight up just survived nuclear blast just because they you know, for whatever reason, then I would expect her to die. I don't necessarily think that she's going to, but like what I'm getting at is that the show is putting forward legitimate causes for concern in that direction. So whether or not like the story actually kills anyone is secondary, because it's about the stakes, and like if the show is putting forward that kind of fear in a sort of a subtextual way, like putting like a death flag type thing. I don't know. It's interesting to see where it's gonna go, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I really liked when Chimney and Gombe when they were all running through. I literally was almost crying when Kokoro was talking about Tom. Yeah. Just like, oh, it was so much fun. They're just like running down the hall, and like,
again they have that flashback of like, oh, I haven't had this much fun in so long. Flashback to happier times, like, and then it's kind of setting up that she might die. And the fact that, again, that's what I was kind of getting at. The fact that like Luffy seems genuinely pissed off and afraid. Like, what have you done? They're all gonna drown. Like, the main characters aren't gonna drown, but like, you know, Kokoro, she's thrown up a lot of death flags, I guess. So.
I hope not.
But then again, One Piece doesn't really do that.
She just came in here and it turns out that she had a devil fruit the entire time and just absolutely knocks Lucci on his ass. Just Luffy is out. It's not even his fight anymore. She like rolls in and then just powers up and kills everyone.
That'd be sick. Leave a like, subscribe, we're moving right along.